Hey guys, it's Justin Roots here once again, and I have Alan and Justin here with me.
Hey.
Wow, okay. And it's been a while. We haven't done our first impressions of the spring season, right? Spring season. But what we're doing instead is a mid-season thoughts on the spring season, because everything has about 5 or 6 episodes so far. Or everything that doesn't is getting it this weekend when we're recording.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna talk about the spring season, and there's a lot to talk about. So first we're starting with Kiznaiver.
Kiznaiver. Let me just start by saying the opening is really cool.
Yeah, I love the opening.
Trippy, I guess. No, like the visuals is trippy, but like the song is like.
It's really basic, but I don't know, it's just really catchy.
Also characters flying around in circles and
and
weird colors.
Kaleidoscope.
It's more
Yeah.
kaleidoscope.
Yeah.
However you say it. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. Trigger's great.
Yeah, Trigger.
And
Ninja
just
Slayer.
tell this another big after Ninja Slayer.
After Ninja
Everybody was like, "Wait, what? What is this?" I don't know.
It's a masterpiece.
People do enjoy it, but you
Yeah.
can tell this is their next big shot at another anime. And I really enjoy it so far. I really like the concepts. It's really unique so far.
It's definitely out there.
It's an interesting shot though, like compared to the two other Trigger, like the big ones. Actually, I shouldn't count Gurren Lagann as a Trigger film, but compared to Kill la Kill, I mean, there's a huge difference. Instead of you just like going straight to like, oh, let's do this, we can do it, and then like with like just willpower and stuff, you're actually going to like a deeper concept in this one. It's more about like friends and whether people want to connect and
understanding between people. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's more like a subtle choice compared to two giant robots in the galaxy smashing each other.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, just the first episode grabbed me so much. And I thought what's her name with the blue hair?
Sonozaki, yeah.
Sonozaki, where she was talking to Katsuhira about like the concept and just the idea that like everybody wants to connect to somebody.
Yeah.
And that's just
and
what
that's
people
like,
do.
That the reason why he got beaten up was just because people couldn't connect with him.
Yeah.
Like understand him.
And
Didn't feel
not just that everybody wants to connect with people, that on top of that, everybody wants to be special to someone else.
Yeah.
I just thought that was
Cool.
just
Pretty,
such a
pretty
cool line.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Just gonna put that in your graduation speech and all. People wants to connect.
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
And like the idea that they're going for is world peace,
Oh yeah.
but they're going on the smaller scale for this group of people who wouldn't get together.
So interesting how it is a really viable, I think a viable thing to do to like create world peace is basically like understand each other's pain and
It's
like
a really
realizing the
interesting
reason.
experiment because when you're with friends, it's generally not completely, but generally people who are similar in some way or get along really well.
Yeah, exactly.
That's generally how groups form. But with this, it's like, well, what if you take people who wouldn't,
wouldn't normally get along,
wouldn't mesh well, and see how that works.
Like
Which is
the
really
popular
cool.
guy and the guy who can't feel pain, the other guy who just like beats everyone up.
And you gotta get other guy who's a masochist.
Oh well, yeah, exactly. You have to throw a masochist in there if you're gonna have people who
Yeah.
are always feeling each other's pain.
Yeah.
I also thought that was a smart way to get like all these stereotypes of anime because that's kind of how it works in anime. All these different people kind of become friends like naturally.
Yeah.
But they're bringing focus like, well, they normally wouldn't. So what happens if we bring them together?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
And they created their own new seven deadly sins. That's really interesting.
Yeah, kind of like, well, they're pretty much the stereotypes of anime or like people that you would see. Like more a modernized version of sins, I guess.
Yeah,
it's interesting. Yes, that's one general comment about Kiznaiver. Interesting.
Yeah, but I really like the way it's developing so far. Like, I don't know how much they can develop the characters just with 12 episodes.
Yeah.
Too bad.
I would love to see this go on for 24 episodes.
Yeah, so that might be interesting how they pull it off. I don't know how much they could do it, but I think they're really focusing more on the concept of it. Just how they're connecting.
And less on like I don't know, some goal that everybody has to accomplish or something like that.
I feel like at the least all they would need to do is that they come to an understanding.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of the idea of the experiment.
Yeah, exactly.
So if they just go to that, like they don't have to be like the best of friends at the end, but as long as they understand each other, I think they would have accomplished what they set out to do.
I wish I had that explanation when we were trying to explain to Seth, like if he was sort of like not sure like
what's going on. Yeah.
What's going on? He's like, there's like this deep concept, but there's like I don't know, the whole anime just seems sort of silly. In a way.
And they're like he thinks that like they're like heading to nowhere. So like because what is her plan? Like world peace? That's a little too vague.
Well, I feel like they kind of extended upon that was episode 5. Yeah, episode 5 because you could think, oh well, it's just pain. It doesn't really do much, but then you see, oh, well, it's not just physical pain; it's
emotions.
Pain.
Emotional pain. Yeah.
So once they understand each other, like how they feel, they were like, oh shoot, because like Katsuhira, that was his thing. Yeah, like, I didn't know Chidori was hurting this whole time. Like, I didn't realize what she was feeling this entire time. So then that's when he acted like in a different way than he normally would have.
Yeah. Talking about Katsuhira, he's a really interesting character. Like from we saw in the beginning, maybe like this is speculation, but like maybe like he's this like I'm not sure. Is it just the pain or is the emotion like he got taken away?
It's the emotion as well, because you can see in episode 1, the very beginning, he had like actual emotion, like he's feeling.
Yeah, that's true.
He had like pain in his eyes, you can see it. But then when you see him next time, it's like nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And his hair turns white.
Which is really interesting because
Kaneki. Yeah, there you go.
I can't remember an anime where like the more silent character was the main protagonist. They're usually like side character. Or a love interest, something like that.
I like how you draw a connection with Kaneki. Like after Kaneki, like his hair turns white, he just stopped talking. It's like, white hair people, I guess.
All right. Do you want to go on then? Because we have like 13 different things. Let's go on a Sakamoto desu ka.
Yeah.
The best comedy of the season.
The best comedy. Yeah. Oh my god, this guy is so cool. Oh my god, that pose. Cool. It's too bright. Coolest. Oh my god, the opening is just rock. It feels really good.
So good, so good.
And I think like this anime and JoJo, like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4, they're currently in the competition of who got the best fabulous pose ever, because just do you even pose?
And JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is known for poses,
Yeah, right. It's like the weird.
Sakamoto is, rivaling these is something that's known for the poses. This guy's got to be cool.
He's always got to pull off everything, like anything that's really cool, like even the weird situation. And for some reason he can see everything. Like he tries to like twist the event in order to teach people a lesson, and just increase his harem. Because this is
harem of both men and women.
Yeah, some people might don't know the hidden genre of this anime is harem. Yaoi or yuri or whatever, but like it's just he attracts boys, girls, teachers,
even athletics teachers.
Yeah, athletics teacher. Yeah. Wait, I thought that was a dean though. Oh yeah,
older women.
Older women.
Mothers of his friends.
Oh, mother of his friends. He's just a lady, not just a lady killer, but a man killer.
A man killer.
I guess I don't know how to say it. I don't know what's the word for it.
Yeah.
Man, I almost fell for him. Just kidding, no, but he is an interesting character though.
Yeah.
Like just this
every episode, I'm just like cracking up with laughter.
And we're just like wondering what ridiculous thing he's gonna do next. Yeah. And it's interesting how like the way he achieved things is just like a huge roundabout. It's just it goes a far way it just like reaches like the thing you never notices. It's just really interesting. I think that's all we want to talk about Sakamoto.
Have you seen Sakamoto?
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay, yeah, we'll go on then. Let's see.
So just any background noise, just people around.
Just we live in a place with other people.
It's just this building falling apart. It's okay.
Yeah, that was just a giant steel beam falling on the side. So Mayoiga,
Yeah.
Myoga is
or what is the English?
Mayoiga.
interesting. The Lost Village.
the Lost Village.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. There's so many people serious about this because this is such a mystery anime.
Yeah.
Although, ironically, I almost feel like there's not as much mystery as I was expecting.
Yeah.
Mm.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, for an anime with the name The Lost Village, you would think that there would be some more mystery in there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess you do have the mystery of like, I don't know, would that come as a spoiler? You know, that part in the beginning where that person, they
But we can
found.
talk about certain things because it's the mid-season.
Okay, so we can
And
talk
not
about
everything,
whatever
but
happens.
some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it's not too.
Well, like
spoilerish.
would you just say it?
So when they found the guy's body floating down the river.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that one guy. Yes.
That one guy.
Nobody
Rip.
cared.
Yeah.
He got it coming. I mean,
Yeah.
he just asked that girl to do stuff. I mean,
Interesting because it took a while to, maybe like 3 or 4 episodes to build up the suspense and the mystery.
Yeah.
Like you said, there's
They
not.
haven't really done a whole
Yeah.
lot with it. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I feel like the last couple of those episodes have been like sort of the same.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Nothing really has been accomplished.
Yeah.
I
It
feel
feels
like-
like there's just.
Oh no,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, I feel like that's one of the problems because a lot of people were, excited for it. In the first 3 or 4 episodes was, building it all up.
Yeah.
But But because of that, when you look back on it, not that much happened in the 3 or 4.
Exactly.
It's just kind of trying to build up the suspense. Now that we're kind of going through it now,
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's like
what's actually going on? It feels like they're just
Yeah.
like trading water or something
Exactly.
like that.
Yeah, what I think is interesting concept, but later on becomes like a con of this anime is that they just slap a bunch of antisocial, like really like although they have like a really messed up background, but like they are like really weird. Like people, they just slap them all together in a village. So that's why like someone proposed something, everyone like agrees, or some people doesn't agree, but this just
they
conflicts after conflicts
kinda-
after conflicts.
go with it too. Like things
Yeah.
happen, like okay, we'll go.
Yeah,
along.
Yes.
exactly.
It's just freaking like, oh, she's a ghost, let's go. It's like, let's go kill her. What the
Uh-huh.
heck? Let's go stab her. Oh wait, she's bleeding. No, it's an illusion. Let's just go with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Myoka's only 12 episodes, right? I feel like it is. I will double
If
check
it's
that.
24, then they're going to be treading water a lot unless they get moving.
Yeah, 12 episodes. Too quick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm checking right
Yeah.
now. But
I mean, the main character Tokimune, he's
Mitsu.
no, it's Tokimune.
No.
he's Tokimune.
No, Mitsu. It's hard to say that. Mitsu.
Oh, that was so sad. Even.
Yeah, it's only 12 episodes, so I think that's also part of the problem because you see a lot of characters at the same time, and you feel like throughout the whole thing they would show like all the backstories and
and
you understand all the characters.
Let me just say this: like, although they're adding backstories to all of these different characters, I feel like somehow it's like fake character development. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're not really getting you to really like these characters just because there's so many. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot. It depends on the character, but a lot of the backstories don't work. I think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like they're I don't want to say like overused. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we found out Mitsumine's backstory, which I think
Mhm.
worked for the most part. Because
Mhm.
I don't think I've seen one like that.
Oh yeah.
Where pretty much he was pretty much
Yeah.
he's like
I
he
don't-
lost his identity pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember a whole lot of other shows that I've seen.
Yeah, and his like loss of identity, I was like, oh okay, that makes sense why he would leave
Yeah,
because
Yeah.
exactly. 'Cause
like
he's
it's not just his family, it's like everybody.
yeah,
in his life.
everybody.
It's sad how like, it starts from his mother because like his mother like really likes his little brother or bigger
Yeah.
brother,
That was really
but it's so
weird.
mixed up. Oh my
Because they're
god.
twins, but she like really loved one a lot more than the other.
Yeah.
It wasn't like like she
and
preferred
it just
this
sort of
child.
comes out when stuff goes down, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know that happens where you probably would steer more towards one child just by the personality, whatever. But she like
Yeah.
gave a lot more attention to one child.
Yeah.
And it makes you wonder, like, was that just because? I mean, first you have 2 kids, and then all of a sudden you only have 1 left, or was that because she actually favored one?
And I thought that was the line in the newest one where it was with the twins and his backstory, and she was like, "Oh, like you're so rowdy, Tokimune, way less than the obedient Mitsumune." And I thought, who would say that? Like, what kind of mother would say, "Oh, you're way more rowdy than the obedient one over here"?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, was Tokimune the one with the no, Tokimune wasn't the one with the little baby rabbit thing.
No, he was like the hyperactive one.
The hyperactive one, right,
Yeah.
right.
But just like the way she said it, like this is the obedient one over here. Like, what? That's a weird way to say that.
Yeah. Maybe it was stuff. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like Mitsune's, and the only one that works is maybe like, was it Wakana? Is that?
Wait, which one? Which girl? Wait, which
No,
guy?
the guy,
The guy with the
tough guy.
the
Wakana?
tough guy who
He was pretty much like screwed by his company.
that one makes
He
a
was
lot of sense.
like a scapegoat. So I understood that one too.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
I think that was a really good backstory.
Yeah, but I forgot his name, but like the other business guy with the train.
The train, yeah.
Like, I feel like that one didn't work because like he kind of messed up,
That was
and he was criticized for it, which made sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, well, if you're like an adult, shouldn't you like learn from that or be like, oh, screw this, I'm gonna find another job or something. He's like, no, I'm gonna run away. So I feel like that one's a little weird.
Like that's just a silly
He
idea.
tries to be like the leader of the group.
Yeah.
And like trying to persuade people to our stuff, and if he does, like, if that plan doesn't work out, he's gonna blame someone else.
Yeah, like, I can see a little bit of his personality coming through as like an explanation for his actions,
Yeah.
but still, I don't know. I feel like it's too similar to the other guy's story.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I felt. I felt it was similar, but also it
was
made less sense as well.
Yeah.
He needs to be executed.
And then the other 3 were the 2 people who are into guns, and then Love Pawn.
Yeah.
And those are, I feel like those are just so bad.
Like, oh
those
my God,
backstories were so bad.
Yeah, the girl with the bees and the gun.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah, I can sort of see, but the whole airsoft gun thingy, I'm like,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Kind
it's sort of strange. Like, why would she go and get an airsoft gun and start pinging these people in the back of the head?
And then
Yeah.
I mean, she got bullied, but like that's not the way to respond to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sure she had a bunch of options other than just running away from it.
Yeah.
So I feel like Mitsumune and I think it's Wakana. I feel like that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like those are really the only 2 backstories that kind of make sense
Yeah.
of why they would.
Yeah.
The Valkana, it's Valkana, that's what it is.
Valkana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so weird because do you guys remember Jack? Where did he go? Like, not
Oh,
the
yeah.
assassin Jack, but the
oh yeah,
the something the judgeness.
Wait,
Yeah.
which you mean the?
He'll kids know
he
judge
fell
that
on the
shooting
cliff
him?
and died.
Yeah, the shooting bill guy. Yeah.
Oh,
Did he
I
fall
don't
off
know
the
where
cliff?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. They never showed it.
Yeah.
it's so easy to kill all
Yeah.
these characters and forget about them.
Yeah,
Everything else
I was
is
gonna
like,
mention. I can't remember like most
Half
of
of
the
these
names.
characters'
Yeah,
names,
exactly.
Oh, they even I love the anime in this way to have Hyoki's no judgeness. They have the full name on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's because
Yeah.
I think the only ones I care for are Mitsumune, Valkana to a degree. Like, he's kind of a jerk, but I kind of see why.
Yeah.
And Masaki,
Misaki.
Yeah.
and that's it pretty much.
I'm trying to get Lion there, but like, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's probably like working in the behind things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We haven't really seen a whole lot of her story yet.
Yeah.
My
Lion.
Oh,
is
yeah.
that who you're referring to?
No, the Lion.
Lion.
Leon
Yeah.
or Lion.
Yeah.
Lion, anyways.
Yeah. So for the most part, it's just all the characters aren't very likable. It's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I thought it was gonna be one of the top ones of the season, but it's sort of like going down.
Yeah. And I think that it's just a lot of the characters are either unlikable or just like assholes for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Love Punch, she's just
I
crazy.
mean,
Yeah. Exactly.
they got on bus for some reason, so I mean,
Mhm.
that's the reason.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Pitan and Puko. Oh my god, dad lovers is
So
just they're so annoying.
Kill the normies.
So it's quickly going downhill, like Justin said.
Yeah. Right. Do you want to move on to Joker?
Oh yeah.
Sure. I've only seen like 3 episodes, I think.
But you got the two main characters. Two.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten that much into it, but it's
The first episode, I was like, wow, this is going to be so good.
Yeah, right.
And then after that, it's like, it sort of jumps all over the place.
Yeah, but it's
I'm
still
not
so
really sure
good.
what to think. Yeah, it is good. Like, I mean, it's hard to...
It's hard to get.
like, is it?
I mean...
Is it slow at this point?
Not slow. Like, there's still a lot of action and stuff, but it's like, they're going between all these different characters, all these different spies, and I still have no idea who these people are. Like, who's who? Yeah,
they're spies, but yeah.
They're all different spies from this agency.
So basically, in the first 2 episodes, you're talking about the main, we thought will be the main character. Who came in like, oh, the guy who's like really really honest and stuff. Yeah. But then after that, after episode 3, it goes to the other guy, which talks about his story when he is in France during the Nazi period.
Yeah.
And then the World War II period, and then later on it shifts to another character in Hong Kong, and then he talks about his story, and then goes to another character in London.
Right, I think so.
Yeah. And Lyndon talks about his story, and then we just go on to jumping
through these different.
We never know the characters though. But the interesting part is that sometimes the characters are not obvious. Like in the very end, until the very end, we finally notice that this guy is the spy we're talking about. So that is really interesting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so sometimes it's like he was barely even mentioned like throughout the entire story until like the very end when it tells you like, oh, this guy was the actual spy, like behind the scenes and everything. And I really do, although it does jump around and stuff like that, but I do like the like all the different like spy logic that's happening. You know?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like I don't know, all these different tricks and stuff that they do. Like in the last one with the train.
Oh yeah, damn, that's so high. Yeah, that's like, so for some reason, like I always need to like whenever I finish the episode, I need to go back and watch it.
To make it
jump around, just make sure, because I always for some reason didn't get the whole picture until I go back and then see some parts I'm not sure about it again to see so that's what he's doing and stuff. Yeah. And I think I like the style of how they jump around the characters, because I mean they're spies. They it's already said that like they don't have their name, like and they have a false background. They have nothing, so I guess that's what they're trying to do right here.
Yeah, I wish I could see these guys more like do something together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like I don't know, show them all at once again, because I'm like, whoa, who's who? What's going on?
Like in the latest episode, it sounds like thing is going real, because have you seen that post credit after the recent episode?
I can't remember.
Yeah. First, like it kind of foreshadows like, there's gonna be a trouble like happening to like the agency D. So like there might be things going down, but we're not sure. Yeah,
that's true.
But so far it's pretty good. So
I think so. Yeah,
cool.
Let's go on Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress.
So this one,
or in other words, Steampunk Attack on Titan.
Yeah, Steampunk Attack on Titan. The main character, Eren Yeager. No, she's not. I think he's better than Eren Yeager, but yeah.
It's not that hard to be better than Eren Yeager.
It's not hard to be Eren Yeager. Yeah, it's a good. I agree. Yeah, but like one thing I would really like to mention about it is just the opening. It's just beautiful.
It just
Ego is Supercell, but yeah, it's. I want to repeat that thing so many times, but yeah.
Same as or same what like band or artist or something like
that
as from Guilty Crown.
Yeah,
Egoist. Egoist.
Like
for beautiful.
And the BGM though, the background music, is perfect. Yeah.
But other than that, yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure though. Like, it's starting to feel like people are saying, it's more and more like Attack on Titan now, because like the strong ones are trying to make the wrong decision and then things are falling apart again.
Yeah.
But I think I don't know. It's really interesting. I mean, half of Attack on Titan has like Eren with no power, but now we just have Ikoma with just have the power like ever since episode 2. So So
I feel like this. It needs more world building or something like that. You know what I mean? Because I mean, they've only gone from like one city to like on a train, and then they're like in another city. I mean, I guess they have plenty more episodes to work on this, but like.
So what's the story with Cabaneri?
Cabaneri are the zombies. That's did something pop up? Cabaneri. Yeah, because the half human, the half Kabane is Cabaneri, right? Yeah, so Cabaneri, did they just suddenly pop out? Because I forgot how that happens. This is like Attack on Titan, like just suddenly Titans showed up or something.
Yeah.
So
no. Attack on Titan has been like living with the Titans have been outside the walls for like years and years.
Yeah, but Cabaneri has been out for a while, right?
I don't know if it was. I mean, I can't remember exactly, but I mean, I'm not an expert on this, but. You would think that they would have had to be out there for a while if they have so much defense stuff going on with the train.
Yeah, and the only way, like, so they basically have the same thing as the Attack on Titan, which like they build cities with huge walls.
Yeah, the only way to get into the city or whatever, like over this giant gorge, is like
with the iron train.
Yeah, if you like lower the drawbridge or whatever, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so. It's basically like town to town, and then just like the only transportation is train. And they like in the beginning, like bullets can't pierce the Cabaners, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, until the main character develops the piercing gun, and also, once you're bitten, you basically turn into it's the same zombie concept. Once you're bitten, you turn into a Cabane.
Yeah.
And the main character has a past, which like one of his I think his little sister got bitten. So he's felt that he's weak, so he said he's gonna just like Eren Yeager, I'm gonna destroy all the Cabanes. Yeah. And he's like inventing the guns, and then in that first episode he got bitten.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but then he's like, I know how to do this. He has a choking machine. He basically choked himself, and it's like he just basically tried to prevent the spread of a virus to his brain.
Yeah.
So like. For some reason it works, so the lower body turns into a Cabane, but like he got the strength of a Cabane, but he has a human mind.
Is this the main character?
Yeah, it's the main character.
Oh,
yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, he's like for some reason he knows how to do it, but I guess
so it's pretty much steampunk Attack on Titan.
Yeah, steampunk Attack on Titan
with mix of Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah, without the main character's father injecting something into him, and then
Yeah, that's true.
and without there's still a female character, but she's not as deadly as Misaki or something, or Attack on Titan. Not Misaki, Mikasa. Yeah. But Mume is not Mikasa. Mume, like the main female character is also half Cabane and half human.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's an interesting character. I'm not sure. It's like I'm not sure about her full backstory.
Yeah. It's more centered on action in this anime.
Yeah.
Rather than like character.
Would you say it's better than Attack on Titan?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Personally,
I have not seen Attack on Titan in forever, so I honestly forgot half the plot.
Yeah. Attack on Titan is more dark, I guess. Yeah, because there's
more
like
a lot of dark stuff going on. Like,
a lot
first
more.
Episode, mommy gets eaten by a giant.
Yeah, I mean, in Cabaneri, like there are more plot armors inside characters, so like we won't expect certain characters to die.
Yeah, that's one of the things that happened in Attack on Titan. Like, whoa, all of a sudden everybody dies. What's going on?
Yeah. So what's next?
Oh right. Let's see.
But it is good.
It's good. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Ace Attorney. Yeah.
Okay.
So Gyakuten Saiban.
Yes.
Well,
just you played the game.
Yeah, so it's pretty much the adaptation of the first game.
Pretty much the adaptation of the first game from what I've seen anyway so far. I'm assuming they'll finish up all of the first game by the end of the 13 episodes or everything. Yeah. So far it's going pretty darn closely to how the game's plot went. I'm pretty satisfied with that. One thing that I'm not satisfied with is the quality of the animation. Like, some parts of the opening are like, okay, I'm watching a slideshow. And the character's animation, I'm like, really? Melting blobs of goo? Not really, but yeah, they could have done a little better with the job with the animation.
But for the most part, it's like it's pretty decent adaptation. So.
Yeah. It's nice to see like one of your favorite games get made into an anime. You know.
Does it feel rushed?
I'm not sure. Maybe a tiny bit rushed. But then again, I mean, how are you supposed to fit a game that takes like hours upon hours of gameplay into a 12-episode anime? You know?
Yeah. That's the complaint of a lot of people.
Yeah. Well, this is the same sort of kind of thing. The same sort of kind of thing. Like the trial is like very short. You know what I mean? Same thing with Danganronpa.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and then like the collecting of evidence and stuff like that.
Like there's such. I don't think it's stressed a lot about collecting the evidence, right?
Yeah, but in Danganronpa it was like, oh, there's this thing, there's that thing, there's the other thing.
I talked to this person, I looked over here, and we're done.
Yeah, exactly. Time to go to the trial.
Yeah.
Same kind of thing in this, maybe not as bad, but I mean they do still have like some time walking around, and it's hard to. I can see it's hard to make a game where it's just like, okay, you can move around at will. You know what I mean? Like move to this place, talk to this person, move back to this place, talk to this person, and so they have to like make it so that instead of you going from Grossberg's lawyer institute, whatever place it is, back to your office. And then back to there again, and then back to your office again, and then back there again, and then back to your office again, and that kind of stuff. It's like, okay, in the anime they made it so that he like the Grossberg guy comes over and talks to you.
Oh, okay. So
yeah,
you
exactly.
like you don't need to be that active as a player.
Yeah, exactly.
So just kind of weird, but like, is it really legal to have like a sidekick or a medium as your partner?
Don't ask me. I'm not a professional in law.
But damn, wait, what's her name again?
Maya.
Or
I don't know what her Japanese name is, but I'm joined by the English name.
Inflatable boobs. Just like whenever she got like possessed or like just the psychic thing, like her body just switches to the person's.
Okay, you haven't played the second game where Maya's little cousin, who is like 9 years old or something like that.
Oh no!
It, like ends up embodying what's her name, Chihiro or Mia.
Oh god!
The
person who died in the
Oppai.
Oh god! Wait,
in her tiny little outfit.
Chihiro is not like she's still there. Although like I thought it's gonna only happen once.
No, she sticks around every little while. She pops up here and there.
Oh wow! Damn,
whenever she's needed.
It's like when we were playing a game, like if this is not working well, like you can pay 5 gems in order to channel this OP power to help you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
So all in all, I think that one's going on pretty well. I wish the animation was better. Come on, A1 Pictures, please. I mean, you're speaking of A1 Pictures, actually. So about Asterisk Wars Season 2.
So I can't believe you guys are still watching Asterisk Wars. I stopped after the first season.
There's 2 standards for me. Like for an anime, it's good and bad and droppable or not droppable. So
yeah,
it's bad, but it's not in a different deck. It's not the same category as drop or droppable.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's still entertaining to a degree.
Yeah. So yeah, we know it's bad. It's like, it's not the best. It's not the worst plot ever, Lance and Mascus anyways.
But you didn't drop Lance and Mascus.
Yeah, that's why I said there's good and bad and drop and droppable.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how does it compare to the first season? Is it like the same or is it better? Noticeably better?
I feel like it's not quite as good.
Really?
Yeah. Like
not as good as the first season.
I mean, okay, the first season you have, I guess, some character introductions that are like, okay, these are gonna be main characters. Like these are worthwhile characters, right? But now we're just like, okay, here's some twins who are jerks, and they're just gonna pop in the anime and pop back.
They introduced a lot of new like villains in the opening, but then like they didn't introduce them a lot. It was those two twins are jerks, and basically you want to destroy them. Anyways, and then the two night guys in the opening was like, they look super sick and cool with that horse and that swordsman, and then less than one quarter of the episode.
Exactly, boom, dead.
Not dead, but like lose. Like they didn't even say anything
show
about
up again.
Well, it's weird how they introduce a lot about the mechas though. They do explain but not too much. Just like
I think the idea of like mechas or like mechs or like robots or something like that, like becoming sort of like more like humans and like or like androids or that kind of stuff. That's interesting. It's an interesting concept, but not in this.
So Ashes Word is still okay.
It's
okay. I mean, what's going on is that we at least there's something happening. So there's a plot. It's not like there's no plot at all. Like there's still like
what you're trying to say is that it could be worse.
It could be worse, but the quality is still good. Like whenever Yudis use her firepower, they're burning actual money in the actual like production studio.
It could be worse. It could be 100.
Oh wait, what is it like?
100.
Don't watch
100.
Don't watch 100.
Okay.
It's unless you want to watch something that has absolutely no plot, absolutely no decent character development, terrible fan service, and cliches out the wazoo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we got two animes out of the way.
We got Twin Star Exorcist?
Oh yeah, Twin Star Exorcist.
Sosei no Onmyoji.
Oh god.
Blandest anime this season.
I've seen. It's not bland, it's just, oh my god.
It's
so many
bland.
cliches.
It's very bland.
Very
It's
mediocre.
It's very bland.
So it's a typical shonen anime with the main character with like superpower. Like not superpower, like he has he's strong, really strong, and then people look down to him because he has a bad past, so like he concealed his power and stuff, and so
first episode I was like, this looks pretty good, right?
Okay, like the introduction to his power was pretty good.
Exactly. And you're like, he has this sort of slightly cliche dark past, like he something happened and then he doesn't want to do this thing anymore, right? Like, it's slightly cliche, but at least he has some sort of past, right? And there's I can see like there's something going on, but maybe beginnings of a plot, but nothing happened.
It's a really interesting trend, which like that's like whenever they fight Kigares, it's going so good and so easy, and then like they're like either they're complaining about the main character being weak or something, even though there's no monsters left. There's gonna be a giant monster that's gonna pop out and say, "Hey, don't you dare talk bad about my main character. I'm here so that I can be defeated in one punch by the main character, so he can show off his power." So that's basically how it's like in many episodes.
Pretty much get
pretty much.
Exorcist.
It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot going on.
Yeah.
From what I've heard as well, like the anime doesn't do the manga justice.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
I think most of their budget just goes to the part when they say their skills, like something, and then boom with the little thing, and then it's like and then that's where all the budget goes to.
All right. Next, Netoge no Yome something.
Yes.
Something. I can't remember.
Do you want to say the English name for that thing?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me see if I can.
So that's just. I'm just gonna wait when Justin looks for it. I'm just say basic the concept of this anime is. So basically, we have the typical online game thing, or online RPG game, and then like a lot of people, like the main character is really addicted to it, and he has this guild with 2 guys and 1 girl, and that girl really likes him, but then because it's an online game, so then people rarely know each other.
Yeah.
So he doesn't want to get there's a marriage relationship in the game, but he doesn't want to marry her, the girl. Although the girl said she loves him, because he has past experience, which he met a girl he proposed in the game, but that girl is a guy. Is an uncle in real life, and he's like, oh god damn, and he's like, I'm gonna be solo player forever.
Exactly.
But then later on, the guild proposed that they should meet together. Apparently they live really close in IRL, and they met each other and realized they're from the same high school. And the two guys in the game are actually girls, and the girl is actually a girl, and she likes him. But that girl has a problem because she
she can't quite distinguish between real life and the video game.
Okay.
Yeah. And interesting.
Not completely. She understands the difference between real life and a video game, but she calls everybody by their game names. Lucian,
the main character. Schwein, which is the guy, the guy who's end up to be a girl, and Master, which is also the guy who end up to be a girl. And it feels so bad when they're in the beginning I was like, oh, Schwein and Master are oh my god, it looks so sick. They're actually they're actually more guys than girls in this anime. Oh, awesome! No. But then after they reveal that they're girls, they made the in-game character of the guy into the girl, a real person. It's oh my god. Okay, Schwein is good. She's good, but Master, god damn.
Gosh, because
that clothes is only for guys.
It's fine for a male character to be wearing something that's maybe a little bit bare on the chest, right? But when they switch that into a female character, oh my, let's just
let's just not talk about it. That's just.
Oh, so the title is the full title is Netoge no Yome wa Onanako janai to mota.
So the wife and
this one. Okay.
Is there an English name?
I don't.
Who cares?
Who cares? Something about bride in a game is not or isn't a guy.
Okay, so how is it? So it's the girl. So what? It's okay or
it's okay. It's okay. It's watchable.
Last episode was pretty funny.
Oh yeah, this is pretty funny. I mean, the process is funny, but it's not very good, but it's not bad.
Not the best of the season, but it's definitely not the worst of the season.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Let's go on to Bungo Street Dogs.
Street Dogs. Anyways,
let me just. Yeah. Okay. So, first episode, I was thinking, Second episode, whoa. Third episode, whoa.
Damn.
Fourth episode, fifth episode, or I don't know how many we've seen, but
this is the sixth. Yeah.
Whoa.
But yeah. But can you explain to me what's the interesting concept, which is the character? Oh, the characters.
Yeah. So all the characters are, I guess, they're named after Japanese authors, famous Japanese authors. And although I don't really know any of these people, any of the authors, but and their powers are sort of based off of those authors as well.
Yeah, their genre of the books.
Yeah, exactly. The genre of the books are things like what is his name? Dazai.
Yeah.
So apparently the author who's named Dazai ended up committing suicide by drowning himself, which is why in the beginning, the first episode, what is the name?
Atsushi.
Atsushi?
Atsushi, the main character, saw a drowning man passing through him. It's
passing through the river.
Wait. Cool. Oh, he then poisoned him out. Oh, that's Dazai. Okay, I guess.
Exactly. Makes sense, right?
Yeah, it's really cool.
So I guess it would be a little even more interesting if you understood those references and stuff like that. But even without that, it's still an amazing anime from what I'm witnessing.
I mean, interesting how the title Bungo Bungo in Japanese, or if you write in kanji, means writer or author,
Authors.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
or like famous author. So yeah,
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Huh.
but yeah.
Yeah, so I've only seen 3 episodes of this just because I just haven't caught up. I am really interested in going through it,
Yeah.
but I remember because it seemed really similar to Kekai Sensen just by the concept of it,
Mhm.
like joining this group of
yeah.
superpowered
Right,
people.
Squad.
Yeah, this squad.
With like the same sort of comedy and
Yeah,
and
and
yeah.
with at least like the first 2 episodes, I would say
Mhm.
I enjoyed it a lot, but I was thinking like it is similar to Kekai Sensen, but I don't think it has like
As much craziness going on.
Yeah.
like maybe like the style or like the edge that Kekai Sensen had.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
not
true.
necessarily style, but the aspects of it that I really loved because
Yeah.
it
I think
Yeah.
that with that though, sort of came a little bit of like, okay, what's going on? That kind of
yes,
thing.
but that was my general idea that it's kind of like Kekai Sensen, but not
Not
as
completely.
good. Pretty much, yeah. It doesn't have the things that I really love from Kekai Sensen, but the episode 3 came, I thought, okay, this is
Yeah.
It's I wasn't trying to compare it, but that was like just the way I thought about it.
Yeah.
But I didn't see with episode 3 that they're doing something really different,
Yeah.
which is cool.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And man, the enemy, like the antagonists are so cool in this anime. Like in the opening, they're like it's showing like the flashes of like the enemies. Like, oh my god, this guy is so sick. Oh my god, this guy. Oh my god, the cave. Oh my god, and Agutata. Oh, anyways, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but the guy with Rashomon ability, the one that eats space, and so like time that guy is sick as hell.
Yeah.
Because that like the cloak and everything. Oh my god.
So cool. Apologies for the noise outside.
Yeah, people just came by.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And from what you guys are saying, it sounds amazing.
Yeah,
So
the
it goes
opening
on.
and the ending is also really good too.
So it just gets better and better as it goes on.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it has like one of the most potential. Like
Yeah,
that still hasn't explained.
I think out of all the animes, I'm loving the characters in this the most.
Yeah,
Like, even though, like, first episode, I'm like, oh wow, this seems very, like, it almost seems like a shoujo or something like that, because there's just so many dudes there, you know, with, like, they're like hot dudes, you know what I mean? But, like,
oh, deal.
but, yeah, after watching more episodes, I'm like, wow, this is actually really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I really wonder, like, it's interesting thing how like Melon, like the one with his ability is Rashomon. Remember what Rashomon in Naruto?
mhm.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
so interesting. Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the walls.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I wonder. I haven't looked behind the lore of Rashomon, but like it's really cool. Yeah.
Speaking of Naruto,
Are we going to
it's
talk
back
about it? Yeah.
with kind of canon stuff. It's doing Kaguya
Yeah.
stuff.
I remember like just okay. We're sorry, Justin. We're probably gonna
Well, it's just
tangent.
we just mentioned it, or not.
But I'm just saying like after the filler arc, Itachi Shinden. Okay,
It was
Itachi's
a filler
good.
for like a year. It was
Yeah.
insane.
Mugen Tsukuyomi, the infinite Tsukuyomi. Let's just torture the viewers in 1 year of just pure filler arc. Itachi Shinden is pretty good, but and then later on like
I don't watch Naruto and Mark series.
yeah, but then okay, after they got off the filler, and then they got one episode of like main arc, and then there appears a new villain saying, "Here, I'm gonna tell you about my backstory."
Yeah, that's really weird.
And enters this new filler, but I mean, at least that's pretty good because I mean,
It's about a character we knew nothing about.
Yeah.
Like the manga.
yeah, so
Or we
that's
didn't
pretty
care
good.
about.
Yeah, we didn't care about.
So yeah, that's something. Naruto is actually going forward with stuff.
At least that's okay filler. It's not just like,
Yeah.
let's
That's the
make
thing.
an
Like it's
episode.
filler, but it's actually adding a bit
Yeah.
from when the manga.
It's not
didn't.
like let's make an episode where somebody eats a funny mushroom and then switches
Trip out.
personalities with someone else or something like that. And
Oh,
of course, next episode, yeah, but everything's back to normal.
when you said about eating mushrooms, I thought you were talking about the recent episode of Bungo Stray Dogs.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
but the dog's like, oh my god, this is hell.
He tried to commit suicide by eating a mushroom.
So what's the next one?
ReZero.
Yeah.
Or V0 something.
This is the one I caught up, or not caught up, but watched recently. Episode 3.
Watch recent.
I was really surprised because the first episode, I was like, okay, like, you know, seen this before, obviously. There's a lot of shows like that. Like, I don't know.
It's like a combination of two things that we've seen before.
Kinda. Like, I don't know what it could add that I haven't seen before. But then episode 2 was just so good.
Yeah.
Or episode 1, part 2.
Part 2.
But then episode 2 was amazing. Then episode 3 was even better. It was like, oh my gosh.
It's getting pretty good, I think.
This is the biggest surprise from this
Especially,
season.
like, I'm not going to spoil it because it's sort of like toward the end, like very toward the end. But, so stuff went down and you find out who the killer is. Yeah. And, it's like, it's just really good. Just say that.
At first we thought, okay, in the first episode, this main character with a tracksuit going to a new fantasy world.
That was gonna be
Konosuba.
that was gonna be Konosuba, but with just not as funny.
Yeah.
Because that was the whole joke of Konosuba. It was just so self-aware. But I was like, it's just gonna be Konosuba, but like more generic, I guess. But it's really surprised me. It's really good.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff going on. I like how the main character is like hanging in there, even though he has to like repeat this stuff so much.
I still can't believe he's able to do that. And like after like probably for me after 5 tries, I will be like,
I know, right?
Screw this! I'm just gonna enjoy myself. And then, kill myself and then go back to the beginning.
Create an auto killing machine or something like
that. Yeah, screw this. But yeah, he's able to hold on.
I was worried about because a lot of these, the main characters usually like a self-insert person where you just like insert yourself into the main character's shoes. I feel like the main character has enough of his own personality.
Yeah,
just like the way he does things.
Exactly.
Like he's kind of aware of things where generally that wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
Like he's aware enough of like what's happening, and he really surprises me with his actions.
That's one of my biggest pet peeves is when your main character is just so clueless.
Yeah.
He just like walks into every little trap and says every little dumb thing that he could to piss off random girls or whatever, you know what I mean?
Or they're just like, or like Kirito, where they're just not in their skills necessarily, but just the way they act.
Very shallow.
Kind of, or like nothing goes wrong for them. Just like they just kind of know what to do every time.
Yeah, that too.
But I feel like I forgot his name. Subaru? Yes.
Yeah, Subaru.
I feel like he has a good balance where he's aware enough, but he doesn't have all the answers all the time.
Oh yeah. Remember, like it takes him 3 tries, there's 3 deaths in order to realize that he's actually going in a loop.
Yeah.
Just like every single video game.
Oh yeah, the magical number of 3. Or no, what do you mean?
I thought you were talking about something else, but yeah.
It's just I'm just amazed of how long it takes for a main character.
If I had to go, like if I kept losing my progress in a game that many times, I would have gone insane.
Oh yeah. Like, where's my next save point? Oh my god, easy goes there.
It's like, I should have saved, I died again.
Yeah.
Right. So that leaves.
But anyways, wait. Can we just like do a sum up with Re:Zero?
Yeah.
So it's like Bungo Stray Dogs. It has a lot of potential. Like there's we feel like there's more to it, and it's definitely a good one to watch in this season.
And that leaves Boku no Hero Academia for the last.
You could have paused at Boku no, and then just like pause and then no.
Bad on.
No,
you just pause and then after a few seconds you said no Academia.
No. Visa. It's really good.
Yeah.
I feel like it was too soon to give an anime because I think it's only like 80 or 90 chapters in, and that will go by really fast.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like I think it's only been around for like maybe like
it's sort of worrying because
2-3 years.
Yeah, it's sort of worrying because like if they go through those chapters really quickly, then I mean either we'll be waiting for a long time for like another season, or they'll end up halfway through a season or something like that, and then having to put in like filler or something like that. Hopefully that doesn't happen though.
Yeah,
but other than that, it's really, 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 really good. Really good. One of my tops of the season.
The directing is just so good.
Yeah.
Because I feel like every episode is just like, oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Yeah, the music fits so well, and
yeah, the music's so good.
Oh yeah, whenever All Might uses moves or the main character punches a giant robot.
That theme is just so good.
Smash!
One punch!
So far you finished things in one punch so far.
Except for what's his name when he just flips him and leaves him on the ground.
Oh yeah.
When he doesn't use his power.
Yeah, I mean, so far he still can't control it because.
Otherwise he'll blow a hole through the guy's face if he so much as picks his nose.
Yeah, we haven't gotten a lot focused on all the characters so far because we're kind of just still starting out. But like Deku, I think his development is just really good so far.
Yeah, I think so.
It feels so weird compared to because it feels like Deku and All Might's powers are different a little. I mean, All Might he just can't turn buff, but Deku is he just stays the same. I thought Deku was gonna go buff or something, but I guess not. I guess that's gonna ruin his.
Buff Deku.
Buff Deku.
I wanted to do that.
And then his hair just turns Super Saiyan or something, just like.
That'd be really weird.
Yeah, please no.
When you think about other characters, so far we know like Bakugo, the bully, or
Bakugo, the bomb guy,
or also Nanajimi. Maybe I think. Is he the childhood friend?
Yeah.
Like he used to be, but then I don't know what happened. We don't know what happened that caused their friendship to go.
I don't know. I wouldn't call them childhood friends. Maybe more like childhood predator and and prey.
But I remember they used to hang out before.
Kinda, yeah. I feel like I don't know. I think it was after he got his quirk though.
Yeah. After he got his quirk, yeah.
I feel like
the animation is it really, really suits it.
Yeah.
Like at first I was like, okay, first episode when that crying scene or something like that.
Yeah.
I was
that's the thing. For a lot of the faces are just so weird.
But it fits
so
the
well.
anime.
Yeah. Like their first episode is appeals to the emotion so much. It's so good.
Yeah.
In the same way that One Punch Man.
I feel like every episode they'll have at least one weird look with the face. Mostly Deku. So.
Yeah.
Mostly Deku.
They had this really
yeah.
Mom, can I be a hero too without powers?
That was so good.
That was
episode
so
2 was.
Go in.
And oh my god, there's no way, he's saving thousands of people. Oh my god, Yapit.
Yeah.
Do you feel like the pacing though is I don't know, it is a little slow because we're on episode 5, right?
Episode 6.
Maybe a little bit slow.
Episode 5, and not too much has happened.
At least they're building stuff up.
No, that's the thing.
Because it's not like My Yoiga where it's just it's flat. There's nothing really going on.
Yeah, I think it's just looking back, I'm like, oh, we're on episode 5, but I feel like we would have been farther along at this point. I think it's just because I said episode 1, I think maybe because not that much happened in episode 1.
Oh yeah,
which is kind of setting things up.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe they put episode 1 and 2 connected in some way. I feel like they could have done it.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't want to rush through the chapters though, because there's not much material.
That's true.
But I feel like if episode 1 or 2 are meshed somehow, then it would be perfect pacing.
Yeah.
It's not bad though. It's just I've noticed it is a little slower than I would have thought.
Like when I first saw that first episode, I was like, okay.
What is the expected episode amount for this anime?
It's 12 or 13.
Probably.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what can you expect with that amount of manga chapters out?
Oh yeah, so you're just gonna pause and then just wait. I guess.
I guess.
Like no game
hopefully
in
it
life.
doesn't take as long for them to do the second season as it does for Attack on Titan or something like that.
Yeah.
Or
hopefully.
hopefully it's not like no game no life when there's
Yeah,
no.
when there's just-
it's season 2.
Yeah.
Also, what's the girl's name again? I forget.
Urara.
Huh?
Urara.
Urara.
Wait, I think it's Urara.
Oh yeah, something like that.
U-
I feel like her and Deku have really good chemistry. Like it's really cool when they interact with each other.
Good chemistry.
Yeah.
Mhm. It's like
It's just I think it's just funny.
Yeah.
But she's just so nice to Deku, and he's like, "Oh crap."
He's like,
Yeah. I think it's just funny when they interact with each other,
He's like, oh, the nice girl. Just they keep talking.
especially
Yeah.
when they form together as a team, and Deku's explaining how he's admired
Bakugo.
Bakugo for so long,
Mhm.
and she's just like, we're a team, we can do this together. Things,
Yeah. Yeah.
and she kind of inspires him a bit. That was cool.
What do you guys think about the powers and the costumes so far in this?
I think it's cool. I think Deku's is just so weird.
Yeah.
It's like what?
Did the Academia made it for him, or like it looks
Yeah,
like?
that was the one his mom gave him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I remember the suit, but not about like the mask.
I
Is
feel
kind
like
of weird.
I feel like he could have made the mask, or his mom could have.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Totally.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it was such a weird costume.
And then
But then
Bakugo's.
it's the anime again.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
strange.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Sort of, I don't know, funky.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
Do you think at some point he will get a costume, like where the school will make it?
Or maybe just keep. Maybe he just stay without a mask.
Maybe not in this season.
Mhm.
Maybe like later on, you think he'll
Uh-huh.
get a new costume?
I'm not sure. Like I feel like it might
I feel like,
happen.
yeah, I feel like it could happen.
Might happen maybe.
Have you guys like? Do you guys know about the new 3DS? The 3DS game that's going to come out in Japan. That's on My Hero Academia.
I know a lot of it, but I
Yeah.
haven't seen anything.
Like I've seen the gameplay footage. It's like the main character is basically like every character doesn't have their mask, so basically it's just maskless and just with their lower suit. Yeah. Like remember like the guy with the engine feet or something.
yeah, he's got a suit of armor.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
has a
that's
Gundam
cool.
mask, but they like I think he's not gonna have it later on because it just kind of hinders his movement. I think.
Yeah.
But the thing was kind of weird because it's all about movement and you got a suit of armor.
Oh yeah.
A
It's
big
sort of,
bulky suit.
it's sort of strange, huh? Like you'd think he would be the one getting a tracksuit, you know?
Oh yeah. In yeah.
But the guy who's directing My Hero Academia, I'm pretty sure he directed Gundam Build Fighters.
What season now?
Maybe, I think both.
Oh okay.
Hmm.
I'm not sure.
Or I think at least the first season.
Yeah, because the first two, like the two seasons are different. But anyways, yeah, and also Bakugo's costume, though, the grenade hands. Like, although it makes sense, but it's just too bulky. Like that's why Deku was able to grab him and throw him.
And so it's all about like looks and style.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's true because the costumes are designed by the people. Who,
Yeah.
yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
So
it's
that-
really good.
I guess that
Yeah.
rounds everything up, huh?
Yeah, we've talked for like over an hour. All this.
Oh,
my
wow.
God. Okay.
We'll try to go faster next time. There's just a lot of stuff this season.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
season's this season's been really good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was surprised how many good shows were this season.
Oh yeah, and really good openings, like music
Oh, yeah.
and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, My Hero Academia has a really good one though. It's yeah, really, I'm kind of addicted to it
I
right
love the I love the ending for that too.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
a good
think I
one.
might like the ending a bit more. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I always change. Like I'm like, oh, I like this one more. But then I watch it. Like I watch the opening again, and then I watch the ending. Like, oh, I don't know.
I can't
Oh,
tell.
Because they're both so good.
Uh-huh.
But that Mayoga opening, I actually do really like that opening.
What the?
I do, and maybe I just haven't
Oh,
listened to
God.
it. But the Cabaneri one, I don't think I care for that opening.
You haven't seen it, or have you?
I think I've listened to the opening now.
Yeah.
You had to listen to it again, but I didn't care for it.
So, this is what I think about
Mayoga has
This
a
is
good.
what I think
has a
about
good opening.
openings. So, first time it's okay. Second time the drug is trying to take action and it's like it's starting to take over. And then third time you're addicted. And then well, it depends. Like if it's a good one, but if it's not a good one, it's not gonna take effect on you.
Well, for me, I just really like the Mayoga opening. That's probably the best part of the show, honestly, for me.
Anime opening AK drug. Anyways, yeah.
Mm.
So That's just sum up right now. And what are you guys' favorite anime of the season so far?
I would say My Hero Academia, just because. Well, I think it was a tie between that and Kisniver. Because I think Kisniver's the best potential for me, just because like its concept and everything.
Yeah.
But every episode of Academia just hit me so hard.
Yeah.
Like every episode at the end.
Every episode is like.
Oh, I want the new one right now.
Yeah, it hits you like a Detroit Smash.
Yes, exactly.
Texas Smash.
Yeah, Texas. I wonder if there's any more.
Yeah, I don't know.
More states. There's 50
Chicago Smash.
Chicago Smash. California Smash. DC on it.
So what about you guys?
Boo Stray Dogs. That is all.
Yeah. So mine is conditional because like I would say Gundam
Conditional. I
Unicorn.
haven't seen that.
Conditional. It's like so there's two so far, but like Gundam Unicorn remake.
Mm-hmm.
But I heard like because this is my first time watching it, so like I think oh my god this is so good. But a lot of people say that this remake doesn't give anything new. It's just making things look a little better.
But yeah, that's what it's for.
I mean I don't know, but a lot of remakes they just added things, but this one's just slightly better, but they're not as. You know what I mean. I don't know. Like so far, people are saying that they're having nothing new here. But so basically, this is my first time. I would say yes. But if this is not my first time, then I wouldn't say this is the best. But instead, I would say, probably Stray Dogs. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Probably Stray Dogs. Yeah.
Just all the characters are so likable.
It's actually like it's hard to say because this anime, just this season has too much.
Yeah, it's a lot of good stuff. Yeah, so I guess that's it. So this season's been really good, and we're only halfway through. So
Looking forward to the rest.
Oh yeah.
Of everything, I think I'm anticipating how bad Mayoga gets.
Wait, what?
Ow.
Which one?
How bad
Mayoga.
Mayoga.
Where it goes, and just how insane and terrible it gets.
I feel like
it is dropping quickly, but we're only halfway through, and I'm thinking, oh boy.
Unless they bring it back up,
Yeah.
which that doesn't normally happen.
Yeah. I want to see how many more characters go crazy.
Yeah.
Because
the
other
let's watch the executionist girl.
the other counselor, the other
Counselor?
counselor with the glasses, I forgot his name, who has a crush on the other counselor.
Wait, what?
The guy who was on the bus, like who was in charge of everything.
Oh, the guy who tries to be the leader.
Oh,
yeah,
him.
because
Yeah.
he has a crush on the girl, but she likes Valkana,
Oh yeah.
and I get like, oh, he's gonna go crazy.
Mhm.
He's gonna go insane and maybe kill Valkana.
Yeah.
Wait, you mean the guy who's like, alright, Mina-san.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
He likes the girl who's like the girl that sings the song of the village.
Because
like she.
yeah, that's she's. I don't know. There's so many weird character things.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, why are these characters doing these things? I don't understand.
Yeah.
But because she started giving more attention to Valkana, and he like gave a look like, ugh, this guy taking my girl, even though she was never his girl.
Yeah. Right. Mhm.
But yeah, I really want to see where it goes, just because.
Yeah, just for fun.
Yeah.
Just for kicks.
Yeah, not because I want to see. Oh, can it get better? I want to see. Oh no, how bad can it get?
Mhm.
I'm gonna hope. I'm gonna still have hope that it gets
I don't know.
Although I don't.
Because that's what Alan, because Hayato or Speedstar, that was one of the characters I thought, oh wait, this is a pretty good character. I
Oh
like him.
god damn.
But then the latest one, like, oh no, he's pretty bad.
He just wanted the main character all to himself, huh?
Yeah. He just wants someone to control, pretty much.
Apparently.
So yeah, so that's it for this one. Season's great so far, and yeah.
Yep.
And man, next time we gotta really shorten this.
Yeah, that's
Over
true.
an hour. Damn.
Yeah, damn. Take that time.
So yeah, so that's it. And I want to say bye, Justin.
I can't think of a new one. All right, later.
Bruce Ultra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. See ya.
Yeah.